Ladies and gentlemen of the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, I am honored today in our studio to do an interview that we're taping and we'll put out today, the same day we're taping. It's Friday at 11 o'clock. Kathy Miller. And Kathy Miller is one of the caretakers of one of the victims of Dr. Howard Saal, who was willing to come talk to me and be interviewed. And unlike local news coverage, you're going to get to hear everything. There's no edits. There's no time constraint on this. So, Kathy, welcome to the Bulldog Nation studio.
Thank you.
Where do you live, Kathy?
In Campbell County now.
Have you had a career in your past, and do you work now? What's your background?
I'm a retired nurse, but I'm a caretaker with my kids, and I work with both of my kids to help them reach their highest potential.
Retired nurse, where did you work as a nurse?
I did home health at Children's and Amedisys and VOA.
And you're a caretaker for your children. What two children are you a caretaker for? Describe a little bit about what afflicts them, what their special need is, and what the caretaking's all about.
They both have special needs. Both of them have rare syndromes. One has Kabuki syndrome and is delayed, but she works 2 jobs. And the other one, but she needs a lot of help with personal.
What is that syndrome?
It's very rare. It's facial features and midline features. She's mostly deaf. She's had open heart surgery, has lung problems, mentally delayed, but she can do
function.
Yes, she can work and she can do stuff.
It's like my brother Seth has cerebral palsy, but he works.
Right.
Go ahead.
They fold together. And then my son, he has apraxia and Landau-Kleffner syndrome, and that affects his communication. And so he has a lot of trouble with expressive and receptive language, and he needs help with communication skills.
How old are both your children?
She is 29 and he is 23.
And they've been afflicted with this their whole lives?
Katrina was born with her problems. Jonathan's was from the chickenpox vaccine.
How old was he?
1 year. It was forced on him.
Do you have any other children?
No.
Okay. And this is you and your husband?
Yes.
What does he do for a career?
He's also a retired nurse, and now he drives.
You know, I dedicated my book that I wrote about Seth to the caretakers and special needs. What you do, and I get it. I mean, it's blessing, and there's challenges. But what you as a special needs parent, the responsibility, 24/7, 365. I don't want to make you blush, but I consider you saints. I mean, you're not going to think of yourself as a saint, but I think you're a saint. It's just absolutely remarkable. Now, you used to work at Children's Hospital. Have both your children been patients at Cincinnati Children's Hospital?
Yes, my son left Children's Hospital though when he was 15 because his neurologist tried to kill him in his eyes, which was true. She wouldn't listen to his
In other words,
meds.
your son's perception, this neurologist is trying to kill me.
He was toxic on medicines for 2 years and she wouldn't listen, and it took an endocrinologist to tell her she was wrong.
Did he end up being right?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
And now he's seizure-free and migraine-free, and he's been discharged from his latest neurologist.
Wow. And what about your daughter?
She is now working 2 part-time jobs. She works at Longhorns part-time, and she works at NPI, which is New Perceptions down the street, doing piecework. And she gets out into the community. She's a social butterfly. She's at all the dances, all the Special Olympics functions. And
it's like my brother Seth. He goes to every Simon Kenton sporting event. So what was their interaction with Dr. Howard Saal?
Jonathan never actually was a patient, but the doctor did look at his genetics because of Katrina's background. And Katrina has been a patient since she was 1.5 years, 2 years old, so almost 29 years.
29 years seeing Dr. Howard Saal. What was your, during the times that you interacted with Dr. Saal with your child, what was your perception of Dr. Howard Saal, your opinion of Dr. Howard Saal?
Well, the first time I met him, I loved him because he diagnosed her pretty much as soon as we walked in the door, and she'd gone through batteries of tests at 2 other major hospitals in Tennessee, and we couldn't get a diagnosis. But he has a poor bedside manner, and he was creepy. He took pictures at every visit. He always told us that it was for journals and for progress of what was going on. So I didn't think anything of it.
Did he take pictures of her in the nude?
I don't remember any of those.
What about pictures, or what about physical exam of her genitalia?
He did do that at the beginning. He thoroughly examined her the first couple years.
As you're sitting here today, I'm going to jump forward a little bit. We'll skip around a little bit. What is your fear in light of his arrest? Like when did you find out about that, and what was your concern and reaction to all that?
We actually had an appointment scheduled with him in June, and it was changed to another doctor. We were just told he was on leave. We weren't told anything was wrong or what was going on. And then when I found out, Katrina was really upset about it.
About losing a doctor?
No, she was
No,
more
about what happened.
About what happened,
Yeah, okay.
and if her pictures were used in
Right.
any of this, and
Right.
and she was in fear that her pictures are out there.
So this has affected her.
Yes.
She wonders what happened to her pictures.
Yes.
You wonder what happened to her pictures.
Yes.
Was it with his Nikon camera in the black bag?
Always.
As you're sitting here today, you have no idea what Dr. Saal personally did with those photos, do you?
No.
And as you're sitting here today, you have no idea whether Dr. Saal actually utilized those photographs in any pornographic way.
I don't know.
And you also have no idea, as you're sitting here today, that Dr. Saal sent those pictures into some clinical research.
I don't know. I've never seen a journal with her pictures or any of the other kids' pictures for her syndrome, which is what he said that he would do with them.
Do you use MyChart?
Yes.
Have you checked your MyChart recently for Katrina?
Yes.
Is Dr. Saal, are there any photos that he took on there?
There's never been photos out there.
Ever. So there's never been a photo placed. Have you checked recently on the MyChart?
Yes.
Is Dr. Saal's records removed?
Can't find them.
That's the universal thing, that despite us sending them a letter saying don't destroy anything, they've removed those records from MyCharts for all of you to see.
Right.
Go ahead.
She was seen by him in regular clinic and in another clinic that had 10 doctors. So both of those records are missing.
Wow. Did your daughter see other divisions inside Cincinnati Children's?
She had 45 specialists, and
Wow. Over all these years?
yes.
45 specialists. Yeah. When Dr. Saal would come into the room and talk to you with her, did he have people with him?
Yes, he always had a nurse with him. Sometimes he would have a fellow come in and do the like a student doctor come in and ask questions, and then
Right.
he would always have somebody come in. No, not always. Sometimes he was in there by himself with me, but I was always in there.
I hate to ask you this, but did you ever hear him say, like, he apparently, this is like his modus operandi, because we've gotten all this information from 100 parents. Does he say anything about she's special? He used that. One of her favorites,
Yeah.
unicorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's apparently used that a lot.
Yeah.
Did he ever say anything about glamour shots with the photographs? That's something
No.
he used. Okay. So is it a fair statement, Kathy, that the biggest thing that you fear is the unknown?
Yeah.
What you don't know right now.
Yeah, because what has he done with the pictures? Where are they?
Right.
I mean,
Have you been have you spoken to anybody at Cincinnati Children's Hospital about Dr. Howard Saal?
no, they never sent me a letter. I never got any.
You've never got any of those letters that they sent out?
No.
And they never did tell you that, hey, Dr. Saal's been canned because of this arrest?
No.
All right. Big secret.
Yep.
Are you happy with the way Cincinnati Children's has handled this?
No.
Is there anything that we haven't covered yet? I don't like using notes, so I'll forget something, but it makes the interview better. You have done outstanding. Is there anything that you'd like to share that we haven't covered?
It's just scary that a doctor could do this kind of stuff and be out on bond and not be able to have justice.
Isn't that wild?
It's unbelievable.
That he's been charged with over a couple 100,000 pornographic images, and he's out on his own reconnaissance.
Right.
No bond.
That's
crazy.
I don't understand. It's like totally.
Right. You hear stories all the time that somebody gets caught with just a little bit of child porn and the $100,000 bond or no bond or.
We're talking video, 400
Right.
plus videos
Right.
and thousands of pictures.
Right. And you know, it's clear from the criminal complaint where they said they went to him and they said, "Oh, have you ever watched child porn?" And he said, "Yeah," because he goes, "I don't like it,
Right.
so I watch it." "Yeah, really?" And he goes, "You got any on your computer?" He goes, "Well, I don't know." And then all of a sudden he realized he was sinking. He goes, "I want to see an attorney." But there is no. What's sad is there's no way that a guy with that much child pornography is not sick in the head.
Right.
And that's not going to go away. That's sick in the head.
Right.
And it's going to be interesting to see what we find out, because we're going to find out the truth. And it's going to be interesting what we find out, what he did with these pictures, and why they've removed everything from the My Charts. It's kind of crazy.
Well, I'm curious if they were even put into her records.
Right. Ever.
Right.
Kathy, thank you for
Thank you.
coming in. It's been an honor.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here as a representative of all the victims of Dr. Howard Saal. And we're going to get to the bottom of it all. Thank you.
Thanks.
This has been Kathy Miller with me talking about Dr. Howard Saal, who's been arrested and was charged with having hundreds of thousands of pornographic images. He was a geneticist at Cincinnati Children's Hospital, and they've mishandled this. They haven't apologized. They haven't told anybody. They made it look like he was resigning. It's just been awful. And I'm working with the legal team that has filed a class action lawsuit against Dr. Howard Saal on behalf of these victims. If you've got information, any information, or you're a victim, please text me at 859-250-2527 or email me at eric@ericdeters.com. Thanks again, Kathy. You did a great job.
Thanks.